We got a sister who is homeschooled. She homeschooled her kids and she lives in Alabama and her husband's a pastor, okay? We got another sister that moved up to New York City, went to art school. So, and if you draw any conclusions from that, that's on you, okay? That's not, I didn't say any of that, okay? So that's the Alabama sister's on the way down for spring break in February. She puts a photo in the group text and goes, record high temperatures, can't wait. The one sister goes, what about global warming? Oh yeah, baby. And you know, everybody's trying to dance around it. Not me, noted. That same sister over Christmas was trying to fly home and her flight got canceled for 10 inches of snow, record high, okay? And then she was in the group text going nuts and I was like, dude, you know how you can scroll back into text thread and you kind of highlight something and then it'll... I had to, dude, I had to. That's how dedicated I am to comedy. You know how long it takes to scroll back? 8 months. In a family group text of 16 people just I was switching arms. I was taking a water break. And I couldn't find it, and I was searching the term, and I couldn't. I was like, where is this text? I'm positive she said that, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should give up. I'm not trying to divide the family. I'm not trying to, I'm working on my mental health. I'm not this guy anymore, And I felt like maybe I should just give up, and I was like, I feel like God told me, he was like, you can do all things, and I was like, let me just give it one more Price is Right, just... And that text, I promise you, what about global warming? Just, Dude, I just put a question mark on it. What about global warming? Shot it into the group text. 13 out of 16 ha-has, baby! Let's go! She didn't make it to Christmas, but hey, listen. You can't win them all. And everybody's got a family group text like that because everybody's got, the big family group text. And if you're like my family, you got side family group text where you talk bad about other people in your family. We got the big one, we got the Republican one, we got the Democrat one. Dude, we got one, it's everybody except my sister who sells essential oils in a pyramid scheme on Facebook. Dude. It's called non-essential oils, dude. It feels so good, dude. Every time she gets on Facebook, check on your gut health, swipe up for the code. We screenshot it, put it in that group text, add some ha-has, we feel better. And some of the group texts are wild, dude. My Uncle Gary, we got a big one, he fires off in there sometimes, and it is nuts. And listen, he put one of the wildest memes I've ever seen in my entire, and this is, keep in mind, everybody in my family, he put a meme in our family group text that says, it was a picture of Jesus. Jesus was a carpenter, he would have helped build the wall. Whoa! I feel like God and the devil were like, dude, we don't want nothing to do with this. My brother-in-law exited the group chat. He left. I added him back in, bro. You ever had someone ask you to pray for something so stupid, you're just like, I ain't praying for that. Yeah, some things you cannot pray for. My buddy's like, dude, can you pray for me? I was like, yeah, absolutely, what's going on? He goes, I got a drug test tomorrow, I need to pass it. I go, Nah, I'm not praying for that. I'm not praying. Some things you cannot pray for. Remember my nephew, Malachi? Remember him? Remember that kid? My sister put in the family group text, she goes, pray for Malachi, he's having a tough day. And everybody in the group text is like, praying for Mally, we love him, supportive, praying hands, lifting him up. All I said was, I go, what's going on? And she texted me directly, you know how they backdoor text you? Yeah. She came around back, she goes, what do you mean? I go, what happened? She goes, he has tendonitis in his thumbs from holding the iPad. I go, I'm not praying for that, dude. I'm not putting that up to the God of the universe with my name on it. Just widows, orphans, missionaries. Mally wants to watch Paw Patrol. No. Some of the stuff y'all sending up, it's disrespectful. there was a hurricane, there was a tornado in Nashville, came through Nashville, and there was like all this destruction, and then people were like, praise report, my house was missed. Praise report that our house was, what do you think, God's up there with a joystick? Like, the Jacksons, did they pray for a hedge of protection? No, let's get on! Like he's a claw at the fair. I know, I'm sorry, you see it, just start paying attention. They pray before NASCAR races. You know that they pray, what's the prayer? Jesus, we have engineered these cars to go 250 miles per hour. We will race them for 6 hours, 3 inches from each other. We just pray that you would help us not to die. God's like, yeah, just don't race, dude. Amen, start your engines! I was watching an MMA fight, and the guy said, I just want to thank God for helping me win this fight. I go, what? What did you pray, sir? Jesus, I know everyone is created in your image, but tonight in front of 60,000 people, I'm attempting to kill a man. If you allow me to make him unconscious, I will tell Joe Rogan I thanked you. Like, I see all kinds of stuff. You're gonna start seeing it. I ain't praying for that. You're gonna start seeing it. There was a group of like Christian hikers. There was like this thing on Facebook. It was like these bunch of Christian hikers. What is a Christian hiker? Like there's a hiker is not non-Christian. We don't need a Christian version of it. It's like lighten to my path, hiking, whatever. Like there was like 12 guys that decided. Of course, it was 12. They decided These 12 guys decided to climb Mount Everest. Okay, they got to the Christian hikers, they got to the top, and everybody's like, it's a miracle. And then there was a storm, and they couldn't get down, and it was going around Facebook, pray for the hikers, pray for the hikers, pray for the hiker. I just put a thumbs down, I go, no. Imagine God getting those prayer requests. Again, he's up there, widows, orphans, missionaries, disease, war. He goes, what? Paul, what is it? Where are they? I didn't even want y'all up there. You should have prayed for wisdom when you were back at the house, dude. It's tricky, but prayer is powerful. We all know that. We all live by the power of prayer, absolutely. A guy in the airport, I was in the airport, New York, LaGuardia Airport. A guy asked me, he recognized me. He goes, hey man, John Crist? I go, yeah. He goes, can I pray for you? I go, phew, okay. How you want to do it? You want to do it right here? You want to just in front of everybody? I go, what denomination are you? We doing closed eyes, hands out? What are we doing? Just you Pentecostal? How are we doing it? Real quick, tongues or no tongues? I just gotta ask. You gotta know, like, what do we do? Like, prayer is tricky like that. Because I'm not going to turn down a petition to the Lord on my behalf. I need prayer. I got struggles, you know? But I didn't know what to do posture-wise. That's why it's tricky. What would you, if I said, can I pray for you posture-wise, what would you do? I'd be cool. You'd be cool? Can I get some new people up here in the front? You raise your hand for that, sir? That's what you wanted to contribute to this show? What would you do, sir? If I said, can I pray for you, what would you do posture-wise? It's tricky, right? You don't know. Would you accept the prayer or no? Yeah. You would take it. What would you do, sir?
He's a pilot.
He's a pilot? Yeah. Did I ask you, lady? Would you accept the prayer? He's a pilot. How does that relate? You see all these cameras around here? You see all these cameras? You're like, I'm gonna be involved in this show. I will find a way to be involved. You're saying just he's at the airport is what you're saying. I get that. I respect that. Yeah. So does he want to answer or no? Do you want to? What are you going to do? You're going to bow your head. Okay. Eyes open or closed? Open. Oh, so you just... Everybody's got a different move. I respect it. Everybody grew up different. Hands out or no? Hands up. Folded. Okay, you're just going to British Parliament. I respect that. Everybody's their own move. What'd you do, sir? What you going to do?
Hand on the shoulder.
Hand on my shoulder? I'm 97%, dude. You know what? Fellas, I was not expecting that. All right, yeah. Fellas, if you ever get asked to pray, the easiest way to get out of that prayer is just put your arm around his waist. That's it. Can I pray for you? Absolutely. One hand. You're just going to go one hand on the shoulder. I like that.